Guys, welcome back to another video. We're here, Orlando-based flight attendant. Hope you're doing wonderful. I am currently in LaGuardia, just worked a flight up here. Now we're going back to Orlando, and then we end the night in Islip. So I'm going to see you when I get to my overnight, and we'll talk about today. It is close to 2 in the morning. I am ready to go to bed. I feel so good after working a long day, just getting in the shower, and oh my god, it feels so freaking good. Today was a long day. Our duty day was close to 12 hours. We did a total of 3 flights. All of our flights were full. I feel like for the airline I work for, there are certain routes that it doesn't matter what time of the year, they're always going to be oversold and it's always going to be packed. I don't really have a lot about today. There was some drama that happened on the second flight, but we were able to, you know, de-escalate, which essentially that's our job, de-escalate situations, not escalate situations. So we got that figured out. We are currently in Islip, New York, and our layover is just 12 hours and it's close to 2 in the morning now, and my van is at 12:46, so another layover that we're not going to be able to do much. I am hoping that for next month I get layovers where I can actually go out and explore. I feel like my layovers recently has just been enough time for rest, and you know, when you want productive trips, normally this is how layovers go. You usually just get 12, 13, maybe 14 hours. November schedule comes out tomorrow, so I am very nervous to see what I get awarded. Maybe I'll share my November schedule on this video. I think I'm gonna go to bed. So I'm going to see you tomorrow morning for day 2 of this fake 3-day trip. Well, good morning guys, and welcome to the next day. Woke up not that long ago. I am currently organizing my things so that I can start packing because we are leaving soon. It is close to 11 a.m. or 11 a.m. I don't have a watch, I don't have my phone anywhere, but I think it's like 11 something, and our van is at 12:46. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I want to eat before I go so that way I don't have to buy anything at the airport. I ran a test and I'm going to show you something. Hang on. I don't know if you guys have heard flight attendants talking about coffee machines in rooms. Look at this. I ran a test just to see, you know, how dirty it was, because I knew it wasn't going to be clean. And look at all this. So if you are someone that likes to drink a coffee out of the coffee machines on your hotel rooms, fine, go ahead and do it. But at least try to do this a couple of times, because if not, you're gonna end up drinking whatever this is. So now that we got that out of the way, because I really wanted to share that with you guys, I don't think people really understand. And I'm actually going to run another test right now because I'm curious to see how it looks on the second time. But today we're going to be working 3 flights. We go from New York Islip to Orlando. Then when we get to Orlando, we do a Dallas Fort Worth turn, which a lot of people call victory lap, because it's the very last 2 legs of your trip, and you're just essentially going somewhere, coming right back. You don't get back until 1 in the morning tonight, so your duty off is not going to be until 1:30. I have another turn tomorrow, and honestly I should have thought about this before picking up this trip, but I was just trying to get to hours, and I feel like, yes, having a lot of hours is great because the checks are going to look amazing, but moving forward I have to be more strategic about these trips. So hopefully for next month we'll be able to do something better rather than just pick up and build a schedule. Okay, great. We have the AC, we have the Keurig going on. Anything else? I don't know if I told you guys, but I am flying in the back. So I'm away from the cabin. I'm hiding in the back, just making little announcements. I do have some bad news for you guys. I ended up dropping my San Francisco trip only because I didn't realize that I was the floating flight attendant on this trip. And honestly, you will hear a lot of flight attendants saying the crew is everything, and I don't know this crew, but I just feel like red eyes, you have to work with people you know. I don't want to sit in the middle of the cabin on an oversold flight with a crew that I don't know. Don't get me wrong, guys, I don't know these people, so like there's nothing wrong. I am choosing not to put myself in that situation. With that being said, dropping that trip, my hours did go down, but I'm still well over 115 hours. So I'm good for the month, and I'm gonna get holiday pay, so it's gonna work out. I'm not worried about hours, but I am bummed because I felt like I wanted to go on that overnight because I wanted to do, like, you know, all these flight attendant adventures, because I haven't had a long overnight in such a long time. But I think it's best for me to like not work it. If the San Francisco trip pops up with a crew that I know, then I might just go ahead and do it. But for now, no San Francisco, guys. Game plan is to have breakfast, which I haven't had breakfast at this point. It's probably gonna be lunch because it's 11:22. And then I'm gonna start getting ready. My van is at 12:46. Should take us about 15 minutes to get to the airport. If I don't get coffee, not a big deal. I don't know who am I. But I am slowly starting to understand that what I have for coffee is an addiction, and I don't need to be spending all that money on caffeine that, you know, I'm already immune to it. So yeah, I'm gonna check in with you guys as soon as I'm ready to head over to the airport. And obviously I wasn't gonna leave you hanging. This is the second round, so the water looks a lot different, and it doesn't have as many things like whatever that was at the bottom of the cup. If you love to drink coffee out of your hotel room, just try to do this a couple times before you actually brew a cup of coffee. You're ready to work these 3 flights. I have about 10 minutes before I need to be downstairs. I forgot to mention, but it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so our airline provided us with these pink lanyards. Last year, I think we got pink ties. I don't know where my tie is. So yeah, wearing this, someone very dear to my heart is currently fighting breast cancer. So this is for her and women out there fighting breast cancer. We're gonna go ahead and go downstairs, work these 3 flights, and see how today goes. Completed our first flight here to Orlando. We've been delayed, so much has happened. I'll tell you all about it when we get back. Now we're gonna go to Dallas and come right back to Orlando. Good morning and welcome to the next day after my fake 3-day trip. I got back this morning at, I want to say like 2:30, 2:45-ish in the morning. It is currently 11:09 a.m. I have a turn today to Houston at 5:35. I feel like I was literally just at work and I'm about to go back. I am currently doing laundry. I have some coffee going, and then I have to make breakfast in a little bit. Our boarding process was super delayed leaving out of Orlando to Dallas-Fort Worth. Our plane came in from Orlando and it was coming in late because some stuff happened in Orlando. I don't remember if it was mechanical or what. And then I was doing one of my checks and I found something, and I needed to make sure that it was good to go. So I talked to my crew first, got everyone's opinion, then talked to the captain. And then the captain verified it, and he was like, okay, well, you do have to call maintenance. We called maintenance. We had to wait for them to get on board. Like, I'm not crazy. This is not where it's supposed to be, right? And they're like, yep. So then we had some weather, so we get into Orlando. People are not cooperating, and you know, I was making the announcements. I was like, please help us expedite the boarding process, and it was just a lot. Finally get there, and you know, it was an oversold flight, so some people didn't make it, but you know, then I guess people were tired because the flight at this point is like delayed out 2 hours. So people did move quickly to get to their seats, and then the majority of them slept on the flights. That was the end of the trip. We got back at like 2:30, maybe 2:40, and our schedules for next month came out. So today's Sunday. This vlog will be out today. I got my schedule yesterday, and I am happy with my schedule. I did get trips. I somehow got four turns, which I am going to get rid of. And the only thing I did not get, guys, was Thanksgiving. I got like a 4.5 hour turn on Thanksgiving, which I guess I could work it because I don't have to report to work until like maybe 5:30 or 6 p.m. So like if I wanted to go to like Thanksgiving lunch or something, I could do that with my family and still get that holiday pay, but I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. And I'm sure a lot of people are looking for turns on Thanksgiving, so I don't anticipate having a hard time trying to give that away. So I basically got 4 trips and 4 turns for a total of 92 hours and 14 days off, which is not terrible. One of the trips I did get is a fake 4-day trip, but it's worth 22 hours, which is not bad. The other trips, average credit of 18 hours, 1630, and 1734, which are not bad at all. I do get layovers in San Juan, Philadelphia, West Palm Beach. I've never had a West Palm Beach layover. I get Detroit layovers, and I also get Cleveland, Baltimore, and that's it. That's pretty much for layovers. I might try to swap the Detroit one for, I don't know, maybe a 4-day. If I can swap these 3 days for 4-day with higher credit, I probably will. I will keep the trip where I have Cleveland because I want to go to Mitchell's Ice Cream. It is fall, so they have the amaretto cookie flavor ice cream, which it's like a tradition for me to eat it every fall. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that and just go to Mitchell's Ice Cream and yeah, just do some stuff around. The layover is almost 20 hours, and I get to Cleveland on a Sunday at 10 a.m. and I'm gonna report, what is it? No, Saturday. I get to Cleveland Saturday at like 10 a.m. and then I report Sunday at like 6 a.m. So yeah, it gives me plenty of time to just, you know, spend like the afternoon in Cleveland, do some of the stuff that I did before. If you guys didn't know, I lived in Cleveland for a little while. I'm gonna see if I can find the vlog. I think I did a Vlogmas like 2 years ago in Cleveland, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here if I find it. If not, then I'll just crop this part of the clip. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna let you guys go now. What I'm going to do is finish up laundry and then pack so that I can get ready for this turn. I just have to change some stuff on my turn back and then maybe do a little bit of meal prep so that I can bring food for my turn. We're going to Houston tonight and then just come right back. We're supposed to get back at like maybe 1-ish or maybe like 12:30, and tomorrow I have to be at the airport again at 12:50 something. Tomorrow I go to Denver. A few busy work days, but I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed coming to work with me. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm going to see you next Sunday for another Flight Attendant video. Take care.